Hello friends! This weekend my husband and I went to see the new Mission Impossible movie, Final Reckoning, and we had a great time. It's always fun to go to the movies. You know, it used to be a sort of an everyday occurrence, and now it's a sort of a special event. So we haven't been to a movie in a very long time, and we were excited to go to Mission Impossible. So I thought I would review the movie for you. First, a little taste of what we saw. We're heading to see Mission Impossible. I haven't seen a movie in forever. It's pretty exciting going into a theater. Okay, here's my review. So, the great things about it. First of all, I love Tom Cruise. The movie begins with Tom Cruise welcoming you and sort of acknowledging that it was a big screen adventure and this is what he loves for people to enjoy. And it was a little bit sort of a retrospective about the fact that maybe it was the final reckoning, the final Mission Impossible movie. That was nice to see. I like that. I really enjoyed some of the minor characters because they had developed the characters, and some of the characters, I won't say, I don't want to ruin it, but appear from other Mission Impossibles, and that was great fun too, to see some of them. I also enjoyed seeing Tom Cruise in action. I mean, I love Tom Cruise. I know he has a very maybe controversial past, but he is a true movie star, and it was so fun to see him doing all his own stunts. Now, of course, they're all safely done, but when you see them and when you know that he's 62 and he's doing these stunts, hanging from airplanes and all that, oh Lord, it's impressive and fun. So that was great. So, you know, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the movie. Now, the things that I would criticize. Number one, it was too long. I'm sorry, it was too long. It was almost 3 hours, I think. And there were lots of scenes, like for example, there's a submarine scene, there's the airplane scene, and they're all very impressive, but they're too long. Just get on with the program. I felt that the movie was a little dark. And when I say that, I mean that in two ways. It was a little dark because there was some parts that were sort of tinged with sadness. There wasn't as much sort of comic banter as I was used to. So there wasn't like a lot of comic relief. So that was true, but it was also just a dark movie. Things were inside, under the ocean, you know, except for the whole scene that was in the air on the airplane. It was just felt kind of dark, and I would rather see car chases in Italy, to be honest. So that was the other thing. I thought the score was kind of lugubrious. I know it's supposed to be suspenseful, but it felt like every time they were ramping up to some very treacherous point, the music sounded very much the same. So I didn't love that. And I just felt like overall it would have been improved if they had excised some of the longer adventure scenes. They were fun, but they were too long. And the plot was quite complicated. You know, normally when we come out of these movies like The Matrix and stuff, I say to Robert, what happened? And he always knows it. He knows what happened. But this time we came out of the movie and Robert said, I mean, that was so complicated, I don't even know what happened. So anyways, I definitely recommend it. On a score of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.5. I would go to see it because it's a big cultural event and a big movie-going experience. Plus, I had popcorn and Raisinets.